Well, good morning, folks. A little something different this morning. We're doing a dawn patrol with the BushCat. As you can see, the sun's just coming up. The steam coming off of Lake Elizabeth Ann there. You can see a little bit of fog on the runway and a little bit of mist. It's not really fog, so go down there and push the throttle on, and we're going to head over to Hamilton this morning. Get a look at the big windmills over there. About a 20-minute flight probably over there, but taking right off into the rising sun. It's quite a nice golden morning there, but crystal clear out, not a breath of wind. I hope the windmills are turning by the time we get there. In any case, we'll turn her off to the south, and we're going to go ahead and climb up to a couple thousand feet. We're climbing through 800 now, so we're going to go ahead and point it right straight out at the mountains off to the south there, and I'm going to take a ride right up over Eaton Road, up in the Munnsville area there, and I'll show you the field where I kept my Taylorcraft, the first airplane I ever owned. That little pond right there under the wing, and that's Eaton Road, and the Wilson farm under the wing. And then as you look down the road a little farther, white barn, red barn with a white roof, and that's the Marches. And kept my first airplane there in that field many years ago. And as we head over toward Hamilton, you can start to see there's quite a farm of windmills here, and don't want to get too close to them, but want to give you a good look at it here. Right on the crest of the hill, you can see it drops down into the Munnsville, the Stockbridge Valley. So this hill is actually East Hill, they call it, and underneath the airplane and off to my right would be the Stockbridge Valley. And we're actually looking off to the southeast here in this view. You can see the rising sun kind of peeking at us under the wing there. But large farm of windmills here. You can see them just as far as the eye can see along the ridge. If we were to keep going up this valley, it would take us over to the Hamilton airport. As I make the turn, you can just barely catch a glimpse of the airport way out in the distance. But we've got turned around now, and this is a look out the right side of the airplane. And you can see right between the struts there the silhouette of those big windmills with the rising sun. And of course, we'll cut in a few shots here of us cruising back home, looking out to the west here, under the left wing again. And you can see the Tower of Terror at Turning Stone out there in the distance. And this is a good shot of the VVS school, the Vernon Vernon Sherrill Central School, and the casino behind it. Water tower between the struts there. And we're going to go ahead and make the approach over the trees like we normally do because there's no wind. But as you can see, that rising sun is pretty bright. We still got a little bit of mist, so let's get the airplane slowed down. I'm carrying a little more altitude because I wasn't sure whether or not I'd be able to see the runway good enough to land, but I got a good view of it there. It's hard to see in the video, but right there, quartering out in front of us, getting a pretty good forward slip going on here. Got the throttle chopped off. You can see we got about a 500, 600, 700 feet a minute down, slipping it down into the end of the runway there, maintaining our speed at 50, and we'll let her right down in, and there's the runway. But boy, it's hard to see with that sun in your eyes, but BushCat handles it good. Go ahead and get her slowed down. Right there at the end of the white, she sets right down on nice for you. We'll just let her roll out. And nice little dawn patrol this morning out to the windmills. I hope you enjoyed the ride. And here we go. We'll just taxi right up past the shores of Lake Elizabeth Ann. Lake is just like a mirror this morning. Look at that beautiful shot. Hope you enjoyed the ride.